Hey, you gotta admit, these glasses look freaking badass, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright, all jokes aside, I think we've got something to worry about. I think we've all discovered a new type of alien. What the hell are these things? This is the second time these things in the sky have been filmed. And no, it's not dirt on our window, because the window's rolled down. So, if anyone can tell me, what are these things here? I don't know. Unless Harry Potter is real, and we got those flipping those humanoids flying around. This could be it. I look absolutely ridiculous. Look at me. Just look at me for a second before the video starts. I'm 31 years old.
Okay, so riding in Chicagoland on the freeway, this is 294 passing Halsted. I don't know what this is floating in the sky. Like, at first...
What is that? Yeah, I don't know. And this is the second video I've seen this week with these things in the sky. I don't know.
I thought it was balloons, but if it was balloons, it'd be moving. And then right at this time, it started raining. So I'm like, it can't be leaves or something that has floated up into the sky. Like, whatever this is, it's stationary and it's a lot of it. And it actually goes higher than that. Have you guys ever seen anything like this?
I've just thought, I think I know what this is. I reckon there's a massive spaceship here that's invisible, and all the dirt and the leaves that's flying up from the ground is sticking on it. That's it. I figured it out. I've never seen this before. I don't know if you have. And let me know if you have, but maybe that's what's happening. And they didn't look like it was moving, any of it. I don't know. It's really, really weird. Write a comment down below and let me know how to take that hat off, because as you can see, it leaves red lines, so I've got a huge fat head. Anyway, you see this black object that's up here, and it's attached to this tower. Apparently this is at Lockheed Martin, some sort of secret base. And some people think this is a UFO or some sort of secret high-tech stealth drone. And this guy films it. This guy gets up on a mountain and zooms in for miles and videos it and uploads the whole thing to TikTok. So I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for showing this. Who cares? Anyway, let's give this video a watch and see what this is, because it's hard to make out what this is right now.
The night, in the early hours of the morning, they'd replaced the model that had been on the pole the night before with something different. This wasn't that thin triangle that I'd seen before. My tripod still had the night vision and spotting scope setup attached to it for my night viewing the night before, so I quickly grabbed my camera and shot handheld for the rest of this.
Whoa. What is that? Oh, there's people down here as well. Look at that. If that doesn't look like a UFO, what does that look like? And what is this tower it's on? This is so weird.
It's hard to tell what that thing is at this distance, especially through all the heat haze, but it looks pretty crazy. They got it rotating on that pylon pretty fast, too.
Wow. Wow, look at that.
Well, the pole just kind of tilted back, so I'm thinking that means it's about to retract down below. Boy, I caught this thing just in time, because I haven't been watching it here for very long.
What do you think that is? It's definitely some sort of craft. Maybe this is some testing. Maybe they're doing some sort of testing for this. But why are they making them this shape? That's what I think about. You know what I mean? Why are they making them look like UFOs if that isn't one?
Yep, there it goes. They're starting to pull it back under, down into the prep chamber.
I wonder if they know that they're watching him. That he's watching them. And that's why they're pulling it down.
Wow, it's so crazy to see it retract. As I was packing my things up, I noticed an interesting flatbed truck arrive. Presumably this is what carried the airframe to and from the test chamber.
No way, they're going to come get it. We need to find that truck driver. We need to find it.
We got this truck stopped, and now it's backing down into the underground area. So the prep chamber door is out of view. Sure enough, after not too much time, the truck emerged from the underground entrance with the airframe or test article loaded on the back of it. There was an entourage of other vehicles following it as well.
I can't believe we're watching this. Like, this is incredible. And I wonder if they knew that they were being watched. But I don't know, they probably would have gone after him, but we need to find this truck driver. We need to find him. And interview him. I would offer him 10 quid because that's all I got. I'd offer him a tenner to 10 quid to reveal all the secrets, but this is crazy footage. If you're still watching, like the video and subscribe before I get kidnapped. But this is really good. And they're taking it away now. Look at all the people there. How do you get a job like this?
So after the truck left, I broke camp and headed back to my car, upon which I noticed apparently I made a new friend. This extremely sociable desert tortoise wandered into my camp area and kept following me around.
Could be a spy. Could be a spy turtle. Could be an alien turtle. Or it could be a military trained turtle that has a camera on... Yeah, I'm not going to say that. But it could be watching him. Uh-oh, they're coming after him.
Evidently, one of the vehicles from inside the facility had exited the back gate and seemed to be taking a little bit more of an active interest in me. Something I hadn't really seen before.
There you go. Told you. Run, mate. Run.
Yeah, I just kind of parked on the road there, watching me.
Is that an alien driving that car?
If I wanted to leave right now, he would have to move because that's like the one way out.
That's incredible. There's someone driving this. That's their job. I reckon they knew that he was watching them, took the craft away, and sent this truck up to keep an eye on him. Let me know your thoughts down below. But that was some really cool footage, and I'm gonna have to check out if this guy's actually still active or not after posting this.
Both sides. Look at that one too.
Yep. What? You know what, guys? Every time I film a YouTube video, everyone texts me, right? When I'm not filming, no one texts me. It's funny that, isn't it? Two things I think about in that clip is tectonic plates, because I remember, I don't know if this is right or not, but over time, tectonic plates push land upwards from sea level. I don't know if that's true or not. You're going to have to check me on that one. Or does it prove that the flood? As I said, flood, rain just hit my window. I thought it was coming through. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know. All right, we're about to watch a video that you'll remember for the rest of your life, let me tell you. All right? These orbs, these alien orbs we've been seeing all over the world, they're duplicating. And someone caught it on video. This is a new video, and it's mental that they can actually do this. And we've got evidence of it now. Because one turned up, and then there's hundreds of them. And they just appear out of nowhere. So just think about that for a second. We're about to watch a video on YouTube, right, of an alien spamming kids out. So watch this orb here. All right? And look how many orbs come out of it. 1, 2. They just keep going. Oh, 2 came out there. Look at that. Whoa. What was that? Did it explode or did they get shot at? What happened there? So it exploded. Maybe it was just going ham on the spam and kids and just duplicating too much. It just overheated. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. But if these orbs can duplicate themselves, we're cooked, mate. Because one of them can show up, and then within a couple weeks, like pigeons, if you get one pigeon that turns up, and then before you know it, there's thousands of them, and they're sat around, they're paying bills, they're sat around, they're like, yeah, right, bruv, they're everywhere. Right, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I find the best UFO videos for you guys. All right. And if you haven't seen it, my video yesterday, we were watching videos about this triangle UFO that was seen above the Pentagon in 2008, 2009. Well, this one was also filmed in 2008 in Russia. So I wonder if it's the same craft. It looks very similar. Very similar. So I'm super interested to watch this video. Look at that. I know it's filmed on a potato, but it was filmed a long time ago. Look how big that craft is. It's really hard to see. See it? Right, I want you to keep in mind as well that this was uploaded to YouTube in 2008. That's quite scary because AI wasn't around back then. And it was just uploaded from a random account. And a lot of people saw this. If you type this into Google, there's a lot of people talking about it that saw it online at that time. So, and a lot of people saw the other triangle UFO. So it's a very weird connection. Look at that. Wow. That's it. Just this is. It's just insane that we can watch this. Apart from these two occasions, this triangle pyramid UFO hasn't been seen since. And the two interesting facts about these UFOs is that they were seen above very important government buildings. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that that is very weird. That's very strange. So this pyramid UFO was flying above a Russian government building, and the one in America was flying above the Pentagon. So I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's some sort of intimidation tactic, or that the government are in communication with the beings that fly that thing. It's just crazy that the people in this video were so close to something like alien. You know what I mean? To see that with your own eyes would be incredible. Just take a look at that for a second. This was a video filmed by the Mars rover, right? This is what space looks like. And look at all the galaxies, stars, planets. Think what's out there whilst you're watching this video. The millions of other life forms that could be just in this square that you're looking at. Just think about that. The possibilities are endless about what's out there. And that some people do believe that we are completely alone in all of this. Wow. It's beautiful and terrifying at the same time. It looks like he's inside of a rock. Wow. Look at that. Thing is though, we are alone in the universe, aren't we? because we haven't discovered any other life forms yet. So technically we are alone in the universe. And if there is alien life out there, they're alone as well. Technically we are alone in the universe, but doesn't necessarily that it's just us out there. But we haven't met any friends yet that are aliens. Could you imagine that moment when there could be a planet of beings out there like us trying to find another planet, and then the day where we find each other and we just like, let's introduce each other to each other's food, you know, come and have a burger. Then we go to their planet and have alien burgers. And then, you know what I mean? That would be a pretty cool day, wouldn't it?
Most people will never be able to zoom into the sun this close because it costs about a $40,000 setup with the lenses and fancy camera. This is not AI. This is the sun. Now, some will call it solar flares. All I know is this thing looks like a freaking organism. And if they're lying about the moon landing, if they're lying about space, if they're lying about the nature of our reality, then you can also imagine we may have been lied to about the sun. This is footage of the sun with a whole bunch of basically sunglasses on the freaking lens of the camera to be able to see it in detail. A ball of gas and fire, I'm not sure. It actually looks like a molecule or some type of organism with a microscope. And I don't think that this is 93 million miles away either. That is almost 100% guaranteed a complete lie. Now, the other thing is, if the Earth has its own consciousness, some people call it Gaia or Mother Earth, you know, it has its own consciousness, microcosm to macrocosm, then would it make sense that the sun is an inanimate object, or that it too is sentient and some form or another living? Because crystals, Nikola Tesla said, are also living. We just don't understand them. I wonder. All I know is a ball of fire, I don't know, maybe it's pure light, perhaps it's a portal. Remember, you got to unlearn all the things you think you learned. Look at this frickin' thing, man. That's the sun.
Okay, even for me, that's a bit far-fetched, all right? I don't think the sun is a living thing, but it is crazy how we've got a ball it's so hot and it's floating relatively close to Earth, but it's at the perfect distance for us to have photosynthesis, for us to have heat, oxygen, you know, and the fact that we can put our hand out of the window and feel the heat that's travelled from it. You know what I mean? That hurts my head. The heat that comes out of my radiator down there, I put my hand against it, I can feel the heat because it's right there. I can put my hand out the window and feel the heat that's travelled millions and millions and millions of miles. That's crazy, isn't it? And the light that's travelled from there to here, right from the very surface of the sun, that heat has travelled. And guys, before you all go, I do want to talk about something that I have been trying to practice. And this is something I'm very passionate about, and I'm trying to do it as well. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm trying to be better because it has improved my life. And that is to be present. Present with people, present with myself, present in peace and in special moments, to listen, to put the phone down, to turn the TV off, to get away from technology, because Earth is an amazing place, and people are as well. And I think we've got to a point now where we've replaced technology from our humanity, and it is a shame because we text, we don't speak. We don't speak to each other like we used to. We're not present with each other like we used to. And I know a lot of us are addicted to our devices and we don't even know it. I know it's rich coming from me because I'm a YouTuber, but I've been trying to step away, and it's just, I've started reading books as well. And it's nice just to sit with nothing. Sit with no distractions, no phones, nothing, and just be present with people. I love to have deep conversations with people. I love to sit there with no distractions, no noise, just me and this person, cup of coffee, and just have a long chat about anything. I love those conversations. I really do. And that can only happen if two people are present with each other, you know. So try and do that. Try and step away from the phone. Try and be more present with your loved ones, your kids, whoever, and yourself. Spend time with yourself without having distractions of the phone, because you're a human being as well. And we really get to know each other when we're alone. So remember that. I wish I grew up in simpler times before technology and phones, because I don't like it. I love using it for certain things like this, YouTube, but not for everything. You know what I mean? Not for everything in my life. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Let me know what you thought about those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you then.